Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your back hesitate like it was asking for permission before moving? Or noticed how turning to look behind you now feels like a cautious negotiation, not a simple twist? It's easy to call this aging, barsh, but what if it isn't? What if your spine hasn't weakened, it's just forgotten how to listen? Because deep within your body lies a rhythmic, quiet conversation between your breath, your posture, and your nervous system. And when that rhythm fades, stiffness steps in. For today, we'll rediscover it. Through 5 gentle movements, you'll learn how to unlock the tension that holds you still, reawaken your spine's natural flow, and bring back the sense of calm, effortless movement you once took for granted. By the 5th movement, you'll notice something subtle yet powerful, a lighter, steadier way of being. So take a deep breath, stay where you are, and let's begin. Section 2. Why this matters. NDR. Your spine isn't just a column of both sits, the central bridge between body and mind. Every message your brain sends, every movement your limbs make, flows through this living highway. When stiffness takes root, it doesn't only affect how you move. It changes how you feel. It can make you cautious, tired, even a little smaller in the way you carry yourself through the world. But when your spine begins to move freely again, everything changes. You breathe deeper, you stand taller, your energy circulates instead of pooling. You rediscover quiet strength, the kind that supports you when you lift a grocery bag, reach for a shelf, or simply wake up without dread of discomfort. Regaining this flow isn't about youth, it's about independence. Because every bit of mobility you restore gives you more confidence, more freedom, and more calm control over your day. This is why unlocking your spine matters. It's how you remind your body and your spirit that you still rise with purpose. Your spine is supported by a remarkable internal network, a combination of muscles, nerves, and fluid systems that quietly maintain your posture and balance. At the heart of it all is proprioception, your body's built-in awareness system. It constantly tells your brain where you are in space, how far you've turned, how deeply you've bent. But when movement becomes limited or posture collapses, those signals fade, and your nervous system loses its map. Each gentle slow rotation mindful or stretch motion wakes up dormant helps sensors restore in your joints and muscles, improving communication between your brain and body. At the same time, movement stirs synovial fluid, your natural joint lubricant, bringing nourishment and comfort to the vertebrae and surrounding tissues. Together, these quiet mechanisms help support flexibility, balance, and even a calmer state of mind. Your body begins to remember what effortless alignment feels like. Movement 1. Reawaken the spine base. Why it matters. NDR. Your lower back, PS, form the foundation of every movement you make. When they stiffen, the entire body compensates, creating tension in the shoulders, knees, and even your breath. By gently reawakening this base, you restore your body's sense of grounding and inner support. How to do it. NDR. 1. Sit tall on a chair or the edge of your bed, feet flat and steady. 2. Inhale deeply through your nose, feeling your spine lengthen upward. 3. As you exhale, tilt your pelvis slightly forward, allowing the lower back to arch. 4. Repeat for 5 to 8 slow breaths. Modifications. If sitting causes discomfort, try lying down with your knees bent and feet on the floor. Gently rock your pelvis forward and back. Safety note. Avoid excessive arching if you have recent spinal surgery, herniated discs, or chronic back pain. Small mindful movement is enough. But pro tip. Imagine your ETH flowing through your lower spine like warm water, easing through joints long forgotten. Movement 2. Uncoil the mid-back and why it matters. The middle spine is often where life's tension hides. Hours of sitting or leaning forward collapse these muscles, restricting circulation and breath. Freeing this section reopens your chest and reconnects upper and lower movement. How to do it. 1. Sit or stand with arms crossed over your chest. Inhale, gently turning your torso to the right only as far as comfort allows. 3. Exhale and return to center. 4. Inhale and turn left. 5. Continue alternating sides, keeping your hips still and your motion smooth. Pedi bar 6. After a few rotations, add a slow shoulder roll after each twist. Modifications. NPR turn. If twisting feels tight, perform smaller turns or simply breathe deeply while imagining your ribs expanding like wings. Safety note. NPR turns. Skip twisting if you've had recent spinal fusion or severe osteoporosis. Keep all motion within a pain-free range. Turn. Pro tip. TBR turn with your breath, not your effort. The slower you move, the deeper your release. Movement 3. Free the shoulder line and then time to why it matters. Embed a tight shirt and tight shoulders. Pull the upper spine forward, compressing your neck and limiting oxygen flow. Releasing them lightens your posture and refreshes mental clarity. How to do it. Barshent. 1. Sit tall, arms relaxed by your sides. 2. Inhale and slowly lift both shoulders up toward your ears. Up in your ears. 3. Hold briefly, feel the tension gather. 4. Exhale and let the shoulders drop completely. BBR. 5. Repeat 5-6 times, matching the rhythm of your breath. Modifications. Chi if standing is tiring, rest your hands on a table or your thighs for stability. Safety note. NDR. Avoid jerky or fast movements if you experience dizziness or shoulder injury. Pro tip. TPR tent. As you drop your shoulders, imagine all the day's worries falling with them, creating space for calm energy to rise. Movement 4. Align the head and core. NPR. Why it matters. NBR to your neck and core. Communicate constantly. When your head drifts forward or your abdomen weakens, the spine strains to keep balance. Realigning this chain restores posture and prevents fatigue. How to do it. Sit or stand with your spine tall, chin slightly tucked. And Machian 2. Inhale and imagine a string gently lifting the crown of your head upward. Upper. 3. Exhale and draw your navel gently toward your spine. 4. Hold for a moment, noticing how your posture steadies without force. BPR 5. Continue for 5 slow breaths. Modifications. BPR. If neck mobility is limited, focus only on the gentle core engagement and breath lift. Safety note. NBR 10. Avoid straining your neck muscles. Keep the chin relaxed, not forced down. Pro tip. Evarsen. Think length, not height. You're expanding upward from within, not stretching outward in effort. Movement 5. Seal it with breath and stillness and PR and why it matters. NBR 10. After movement comes integration. The breath is what ties body and mind back together, sealing calm into every joint and muscle you just awakened. Sit. How to do it. Bondadur Sent 1. Sit or stand in stillness, spine tall and relaxed. 2. Close your eyes if comfortable. Inhale slowly for a count of 4, feeling the spine lift. Exhale for a count of 6, feeling it settle. 5. Continue for 5-10 breaths, allowing the rhythm to balance your entire body. Modifications. PBR. If deep breathing feels challenging, shorten the counts or breathe through the nose and out the mouth gently. Safety note. MER and stop if you feel lightheaded. Breathing should always feel nourishing, never forced. Pro tip. MER%. Visualize your spine glowing softly from base to crown, steady, alive, and peaceful. Take a quiet moment to notice what has changed. N%. You've reawakened the base of your spine, the place where stability begins. You've freed the mid-back and shoulders, restoring the flow that lets breath travel easily through the body. You've realigned the head and core, bringing clarity and balance to every movement. And finally, you sealed it all with stillness, breathing awareness back into the spaces that once felt locked. These weren't just stretches, they were small acts of remembrance. Biardari, each motion reestablished trust between your body and mind. With only a few minutes of care, you've invited strength without strain, energy without effort, and calm that lingers long after you stop moving. If you practice these movements daily, even for a few breaths, you'll notice life beginning to feel lighter, like your body is quietly saying, "Thank you for listening again." What you just practiced wasn't about flexibility, it was about remembrance. Every gentle tilt and breath was your body reclaiming something ancient, its own intelligence, its quiet rhythm, its rightful alignment with gravity and grace. You didn't fix your spine today, You spoke to it. You reminded it that movement is its language and calm is its natural state. This is what renewal looks like after 50, not chasing youth, but deepening connection. Each time you move slowly, you're teaching your nervous system that safety still lives here within you. Each time you breathe with awareness, you're restoring trust in your body's wisdom. So stand a little taller, not to appear strong, but because you are in presence, in patience, and in quiet power. This isn't just exercise, it's self-respect made visible. Your posture now says what words cannot. If ye are sent, I still rise. Before you move on with your day, give yourself this small gift. Stand upright where you are. Plant your feet firmly on the ground. Take one slow, steady breath in and feel your spine lift gently, vertebra by vertebra. Then exhale, letting your shoulders soften and your heart settle. Shibiyars, that's all it takes to begin again. If you felt even a small shift, a little more space in your back, a bit more calm in your breath, hold on to it. Repeat these 5 movements tomorrow and the day after. Consistency, not intensity, is what rebuilds the foundation. And if this message resonated with you, let it mark the start of your renewal. MER, comment below, Spine Awakened. And as a slogan, but as a reminder that you've chosen awareness over apathy, calm over collapse. Ember Sensen, you're not behind. You're reawakening one breath, one movement, one quiet victory at a time.